right, hello everybody, and welcome to Arbor Day 2016 here in Salt Lake City. Really glad that everyone could come out here today and join us for this celebration, which is going to be fun, but it's also meaningful. When we're planting trees, it's a meaningful and important thing to do, and we're glad that so many people came out to participate in this event. Now, Arbor Day was first envisioned by the people of Nebraska. And even though Nebraska seems like a very far away place with not a lot in common with the way we live here on the Wasatch Front, the value and the reason for planting trees is the same. When Nebraska settlers first settled in Nebraska, just like here in Salt Lake City, where the pioneers found barely any trees, they recognized that trees were going to make their lives better and were going to make it a happier place to live. And so we got to be very grateful for the people who first made that observation and decided to plant trees all those years ago. So today we have a few people here that are integral to this event that we have here today. I'm going to introduce them to you and let them say a few words. We're going to start with Slade Barker. He's an Eagle Scout that did wonderful things for us in organizing this event. So Slade, come on up.
Hi, I'm Slade Barker. I would like to say thank you to all the volunteers. Without you, it's a lost cause. Thank you to all the sponsors and your support and helping the community and my Eagle Scout project.
Very good.
Oh, Amy,
Go ahead. Oh, yeah, sorry.
And next we're going to have Amy Collins from Tree Utah, the volunteer organization that did all the work getting everybody set up here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. We are so excited to be here today to be partnering with Salt Lake City. At Tree Utah, we like to say trees are the lungs of our city. And so today we're planting 18 beautiful more trees. In fact, Tree Utah has planted 350,000 trees since our founding in 1990. So thank you for coming out today and for being part of this awesome event. Also, I'd like to encourage you to find us on social media at Tree Utah or treeutah.org and come out for another tree planting soon. So thanks so much for being here.
Very good. Go ahead.
And now, Mayor Biskupski to dedicate our Arbor Day tree and say a few words. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Today, Arbor Day is about honoring and celebrating trees. And is there anyone who doesn't love our trees? Trees are indeed the lungs of our city. They also provide shade on a hot day and contribute to cleaning our air in a way that nothing else can, and enhance landscapes and property values. Trees are also fun to climb, right, Jack?
Exactly.
We actually have more than 80,000 trees on public lands throughout Salt Lake City, and our urban forestry team is busy planting 831 more trees this spring. Arbor Day is also about building community for all. Here we are today, my own family joining with the Westpointe Community Council, Tree Utah, and many other volunteers to plant a beautiful giant sequoia in Westpointe Park. And 35 additional trees will also be planted thanks to all of you who are here today. The giant sequoia is a perfect symbol of our community. Once this giant sequoia takes root, it can grow to be 250 feet tall and 2 feet in diameter. It is an evergreen that can live for over 3,000 years. But of course, everything depends on giving the tree proper care, nourishment, and rich soil. It needs attention to flourish, just like our community. So beyond today, let's carry on with the great spirit of who we are and why we are here today. These trees will benefit current and future generations because we cared enough today to work together in common purpose to improve our community. Thanks to all of you for loving our trees and for volunteering to make Arbor Day 2016 a success. Thank you, Jack.
Can I fold it?
Yes, thank you. So whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for planting and celebration of trees. And whereas Arbor Day is now celebrated throughout our nation and the world, and whereas early settlers in Salt Lake City recognized the important role that trees would play in the successful settlement of this great valley, and whereas those early residents and every generation since have planted and nurtured trees for the benefit of all who live in or visit our great city. And whereas year after year, more and more people and businesses move to Salt Lake City to enjoy its high quality of life. And whereas those who plant and maintain trees today are carrying on a worthy tradition that will benefit the health and sustainability of our city for years to come. And whereas Salt Lake City is home to more than 80,000 trees on our streets, in our parks, and in green spaces that provide shade, help clean our air, and filter light pollution. And whereas trees have been, are today, and will forever be an essential and endearing component of the city's identity. Now therefore, I, Jacqueline M. Biskupski, Mayor of Salt Lake City, do hereby proclaim Friday, April 29th, 2016 as Arbor Day in Salt Lake City.